Hello folks, Sim Update 8 Beta has now been released for Microsoft Flight Simulator. What does that mean for most of you? Well, nothing, to be honest. I would recommend sticking with the official release unless you are up for squashing bugs and testing this sim and experiencing crashes. My point being is that this is not a quick fire way into the latest update because there could be a host of problems. So unless you really want to help out the community and report bugs, then please do not download this because it's not worth all the pain and the hassle that it might cause for you. It's also worth mentioning that by opting into the Sim Update 8 Beta, when it comes to the official release, you may have to reinstall the complete whole sim again. So that's not recommended. Now, what has changed in Sim Update 8? Well, I'll put a link to the release notes below, but I'll mention a couple of things in this video, including there'll be a new market interface, in fact Market 2.0, which sounds interesting. It's going to be easier to navigate and explore new content. The thing I'm really interested in, and I'm going to be checking this out maybe in a new video, is the new propeller simulation system with hundreds of moving surfaces covering the propeller realistically and simulating all the prop wash and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, the fact is about this is, for people who are out there saying that this is a game and it's arcadey, well, I'll tell you what, just listen to Seb's presentation in the Q&A section of the latest live stream. He talks about it in depth and he talks about the physics and the simulation, and it's really fascinating to hear it. And for Microsoft to release a simulator with this level of fidelity, it really is a sim for simmers, folks, and I will not entertain the idea that it is an arcadey game unless you play it that way, But anyway, I'm digressing onto a very controversial subject, so I'll crack on. Also, there's some stability fixes, including several crashes across the sim, low GPU consumption, and fixed frame rate drops with DirectX 11 when the player has multiple external windows. The important thing here though, guys, because I could literally list off so many of these things, but the VR side of things have been improved, particularly several bug fixes and improvements on the cockpit and panels interaction with VR controllers. Multiple throttles are controlled simultaneously in VR controllers now, that's great. The yoke is not frozen anymore, that's a good one, because some of us, including me, sometimes like to move the yoke out of the way. The toolbar is easier to reach in VR. VR controls are not detected as a new device. That should mean less crashes. When your Windows Mixed Reality controller suddenly decides to sleep and then you switch it back on again. The amount of crashes I've had, that is annoying, so hopefully that has now been fixed. Volumetric lighting effects have now been fixed, and various fixes in the game flow in the Reno Air Races pack. So really there's a lot to get excited about with Sim Update 8, but again, I will stress this is a beta, so only participate unless you are wanting to squash bugs and help the community. It's also worth knowing actually that with the Sim Update 8, I don't think multiplayer aircraft are showing correctly at the moment, so there definitely is some issues to be worked out. So to recap, Sim Update 8 has now finally landed, but it is in beta, so that means only opt in if you want to help out the community. It will be buggy, it will crash, it may cause you a whole host of different issues with add-ons, so I recommend for most of you not to update just yet. Okay folks, I'll see you again very soon, have a great day, and bye for now.